bank. Now, folks, I want you to look real carefully at what's inside this circle. And let's ask ourselves, what does it say? If a customer has a problem with your organization or with you or your company, and you fix the problem, you're only going to get back that much of the loyalty that you lost. And you know what? I'll bet in most of your organizations when something goes wrong, people say, hey, I fixed the problem. Like the story's over. The story is not over. If you fix the problem and you're nice about it, you'll get back to where you were before the problem ever happened. But if you do something more, something extra, something a little bit unexpected, you could actually bounce their loyalty up higher than if the problem never even happened. I call this bouncing back with outstanding service recovery, and I want you to write it down. Bouncing back with impeccable service recovery. Now, my story is about a bank. But you all don't work in banks. Some of you do, but most of you don't. So let me give you one more story, but it'll make it a personal story about you. And then you tell me whether or not you think this principle is really true. I want you to leave this seminar today, this Congress, and I want you to go out and I want you to find a boutique that sells Italian leather shoes. And I want you to find yourself a brand new pair of Italian leather shoes, and I want you to pay 700 ringgit cash. When you get home with your brand new shoes, what are you going to do with the shoe box? Hey, for 700 ringgit, you're going to keep the box. What are you going to do with the bag that has the brand on the side of the bag? Keep it. Ladies are all going, keep it, keep it. What do you do with them? I don't know, but never mind. Keep it. What are you going to do with that little piece of paper that's your cash receipt? Oh, come on. You don't have a big pile of cash receipts at home. What are you going to do with it? Throw it out. A week later, I want you to go walking down the street wearing your brand new shoes, and you're going to step on one of those metal grates in the sidewalk. And as you lift up, you're going to feel a tug. Turn around just in time to see that the heel has popped off and is going splash into the water. You're going to go, oh, and start walking like this. Oh my goodness. These are my brand. I just paid 700 ringgit, and the heel shouldn't pop off my brand new shoe. And by the time you get home, you are absolutely committed to returning these shoes. So you take the shoes and you put them back in the shoebox. You put the shoebox back in the bag. You take the bag and you go back down to that boutique and you go walking in to return these shoes. But as you walk up, you're a little bit nervous because you don't have your... Never mind. You get up to the counter and the fella goes, hi, can I help you? You say, yeah, I just bought these brand new shoes here, and well, as you can see, and he opens up the top and goes, hey, the heel popped off. And you say, exactly right, you know, brand new shoes, I didn't think it should happen. I came to return them so I can get a new pair of shoes. He goes, no problem. Do you have your... What do you do? Well, no, I paid cash, but you remember me, don't you? I mean, I was here just a week ago. Don't you remember me? At that moment, how anxious do you feel? Real anxious. Now imagine he looks at you, gives you a smile, and says, we do sell that brand of shoe here. I am so glad that you brought them back so we can set this right. Takes the box and puts it under the counter on his side, gives you a nice big smile and says, now, would you like another pair of the same model, same shoe, same size, or would you like a credit for the full amount? And you can look at some of the new shoes that just came in. How do you feel? Whew. Relieved. You say, no, same shoe. So actually, I like it, same model, if you could just... And he goes, no problem. Goes in the back, gets you another brand new pair of the same shoes, same model, same size. You take them, you try them on, you check the heel, you know, see. You put brand new shoes, you go, oh, thank you so much. He puts them in the bag. You're almost out the door. And he goes, hold on 1 minute. And he goes, now hold on a second. And he goes over to the rack that has the branded socks hanging from it. And he spins the rack, and he looks at you, and he looks at your shoes. Picks one of the socks, folds it up, and puts it inside a little paper bag, folds it shut and tapes it. Walks over to you and says, for you, a gesture of appreciation to thank you for coming back so that we could set this right. And you're looking at him going, thank you. Thank you. That is very nice of you. Thank you very much. And out you go. The next time you buy yourself a pair of expensive Italian leather shoes, would you go back to that shop? Yes or no? Yeah, you would bring back your repeat business. Would you tell other people about it? Yes, you would spread positive word of mouth. Hey. You would go back to that same boutique. But that boutique sells shoes where the heels pop off. Let's face it. Heels pop off in life, right? I mean, figuratively and literally, things go wrong. You never know when, but what you do know is that if something goes wrong with something you bought from that boutique, they're going to set you right. You don't know that about any other boutique in all of Malaysia, so your loyalty to that shop goes higher than if the problem had never happened.